There is always something magical about opening night, and we are set to get underway. Great night for hockey, and period number 1 is underway. Strong use of the body to force the puck loose. Czechia has gained possession along the boards. Canada's got the puck in their own end. And now it's grabbed by Reed. Team Canada's got it into the offensive zone. Feeds it across. On the backhand. Gives them nothing in front. Oh, up the outside of the frame.
That's frustrating, James. The score is 0-0. And, oh, what a miss as it goes off the post and out.
Takes the feed from the wing. Checo's got it against the boards. Team Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Takes control of the puck. Pushes it across to Curran. Handles the bank pass from along the boards. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. And he passes it up ahead to Luchenko. Sends it out front. And that carries off a swing in front of the net. Receives the pass. Oh, a clutch save. Takes that pass back at the point. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck. And now he tries to get it across to Iginla. Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's off a stick. Good heads-up play with the bank pass. And here's the pass to Curran. Lugs the puck back into the neutral zone. Grabs it in his own end. Czechia's got the puck in the defensive end. Quick pass across to Dransak. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. Dumps it in. Canada's going to play the puck from behind the cage. Team Canada's got it in their own zone. O'Brien's got it along the wing. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Czechia's won the defensive zone draw. Team Canada's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Oh, great play to use the wall handling the pass. Greentree's got the puck along the wing. Great defensive effort with the stick. Picked up along the wall by Coots. And that's broken up. And no battle for that loose puck along the boards. And that'll free up the puck. Easily kicked away by the goalie. Long jam in front. That's broken up.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Takes possession of the puck off the draw. Right off the side of the net. Hard hit frees up the puck. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Czechia's got it in their own zone. Team Canada's got it now. Big time scores! There it is! His first for the season, and look at the smile there!
Typically, the goaltender may stop this puck, James, but I don't think he could because he wasn't set to position. And that's what happens when you have a D-zone turnover.
Canada's efforts pay off as they get the game's first goals. We inch closer to the midway mark of the first.
Yeah. inching closer and closer to more goals here as they get the first one of the game. And sometimes scoring is a struggle, James, but when you put one by the tender, often it comes in bunches.
Pinned up along the boards. Checky is looking to break out. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And they'll dump it in. Takes the feed. Slides the puck across to Martin. Fires it. Denies him on the slapper. Checky has got a hold of the puck. Team Canada's got possession at center. They put the puck into the offensive end. Holdwise looking to make something happen here in the corner. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Team Canada's opened things up here in the first as a result of their offense tonight. Canada's won the draw and they'll go to work. There's a shot. Swats at it with the glove and got just enough of it. Can't connect on the shot. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Tosses it to Danford. Takes a shot. Turns it aside with the glove. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Canada's up 1-0. And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. Grabs the puck. And that's out of reach and out of the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Jiricek. Checo's moving the puck through his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Team Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Moves the puck. Works it across to Misa. Team Canada's across the blue line. Passes out front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. Angles it over to Danford. Scooped up along the wall by Luchenko. Headman pass. Checky has got the puck now. Tries to the crease. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
George is able to deny that scoring chance right from the slot area, James. That's a beautiful one.
Takes the feed. Oh, misses the net. You know he'll want that one back, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly will, James. That puck is following him around, and you can see he saw the opening, but wasn't able to put it on net.
Slides it diagonally to Jiricek. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great threat shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
And he takes the pass. Checky has got it against the boards. Oh, look at this. Feeds it on over to Coots. Tries to get the puck to Tenoyer. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Checky has got possession of the puck. Canada's grabbed a hold of the puck. Shot! Denies him in close. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Here in the back half of this period, 1-0 the score. Currens won the faceoff. Checky is in transition. Slides the puck across to Tiddleback. Gains the zone through center. Skates to the crease. Spectacular stop by the goaltender. How did he hang on to that? Team Canada's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. And with the two centers tangled up, the winger skates away with it. They fight for it along the boards. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Perrick. Green Tree's got the puck in his own zone. Quick pass to Aitchison. Team Canada's moving it into the offensive end. Heads to the back of the net. And the puck's booted away. Checky has got a hold of the puck now. Oh, smashing hit literally here, Pounder.
How would you like to take that hit? So hard that it breaks a pane of glass, and now we're looking at a stoppage in play while it gets fixed, James.
Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. Nice job tying up his opponent. Checky has got the puck in the defensive end. And they'll go on the attack. Great pressure by Martin. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Well past the midway mark of this period. Canada's ahead 1-0. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Checky is through center and now in the offensive end. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Tries to feed it over to Martin. Great pressure to force the turnover by Bibiger. Denies him in front. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Finds some space in the corner. Strong defensive effort. And that's intercepted, and they'll go on the attack. Oh, we got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Moves it to Tenoyer. Blocked in traffic. Checky has got the puck along the boards. Looks for breakout options behind his own cage. Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a short pass to Jiricek. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Quick feed to O'Brien. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. And now he moves it to Greentree. Gains the zone from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Greentree. Looks like there's a delayed penalty being called here by the officials. There's the whistle, and here's the call. Transact's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Canada's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
The first power play of the game is a real tone setter. You know, you're on your toes, and you're really showing the other team that you mean business. You can be potent, and they've got to be disciplined if they don't want you to capitalize.
Slides the puck over to Aitchison. Feeds it to McKenna. Long reach breaks up the momentum. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Quick pass across to Martoni. Here's a sprint for the loose puck. Puck set down the ice. We'll get an icing. Another face-off looming here on this power play. Mises won it in their own end.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Loses possession after he takes a little hit. Here's a pass in front. And he denies that. A great opportunity there. Driving right to the front. Let's go. Right with the man advantage. And they make it click.
Now, you can't score goals if you don't have the puck, and you know that coaches preach this all the time, and that hit is what gets them the puck, gets them possession to be able to get an opportunity to score that goal.
Canada's taken a 2-0 lead here in period number 1.
Well, this is the start they wanted, James. They can hold on to it and go into the first intermission with a 2-0 lead, all because they've opened up lanes, and every time they've had an opportunity to take it to the net, they have.
Team Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Checky has got the puck. And he takes the feed. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Just a great defensive read there. Passes it over. Huge steal in his own end. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. Moves inside. George has got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Here in the late goings of the period, Team Canada's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. Coots wins possession off the draw. Directs it on over to Greentree. Quick pass to Coots. Moves it around along the half wall.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Takes it into the slot. Good defensive effort to poke it away. The crowd pushing for them to shoot before the clock expires. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. 20 minutes in the books. Let's grab a breather, and we'll come back with period number 2 in moments. Two more periods to go, and we're about to play the second frame here. Well, after an entertaining start to this one, period number 2 is now underway. All right, Pounder, put your analyst hat on here. We've played already a period. What do you make of this one?
Team Canada's coaches will be loving that first period, James. I mean, it was a real impressive start. You can't script it any better than that. You dominated possession time. You executed, so it translated into offense. Now they got to find a way to keep it the same, push through the second, and try and put in a full 60 minutes.
Checky has come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. With possession along the wall. Here's a backhander. Great save from in tight. Picks off the pass. Team Canada's ready to go on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Grabbed along the boards by Jiricek. Knocked away. Turned aside with the glove by George. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. Team Canada's really put the pressure on here offensively, and they lead in the second. And with the 2 tied up off the face-off, a great read to grab possession of the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. With the blast! Oh, off the post!
Canada's lead will not change. Sometimes you do all the hard work to get to the right spots on the ice.
It's in the back of the net. I think he knocked it in there, Cheryl.
Oh, that is such a deflating goal and a real tough one for him to take. I think he lost sight of it, didn't know where it was, and as he turned around, he knocked it himself. Oh, that's a tough one to take. Everyone has a role on the team. You have the high-flying flash and the goal scorers, and then you got the hard-nosed, gritty players who know how to get it done, and he is an example of this. Look at him on the hunt. He's not going to get rewarded with a point, but man, does he ever start this play with a huge body check that gains them possession.
Canada's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
O'Brien's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, when you cross-check, it is black and it is white. And I'm telling you right now, that is a call all day long. The official saw it. It is an undisciplined penalty.
Here's a first look at the power
look to get shots to the net. It is the tone setter.
Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. And he denied that opportunity. Works it across to Bear. Throws it in. Taken along the wall by Coots. Looking to break out here on the power play. And that's a great defensive heads-up to force the turnover. And the puck sails into the bench, forcing a stoppage of play. Desnoyers recognizing they're still short-handed here as they get ready for the face-off. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Shuts him down. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Checky has won the draw. And he comes up with it. There's the whistle. We get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Jiricek's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone face-off and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Checky is going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. Great save by the goaltender to get a pad on that one, keeping the puck out of the net. Desnoyers gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. Checky has got the puck inside the offensive zone. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. Takes it and looks ahead. Here's a shot. He scores! A big one at that here at the World Juniors.
What a moment, James. And you know that this is one of those goosebumps kind of feelings. I mean, you've been waiting for this moment since you were a child, dreaming of wearing your country's jersey. And when you can score, it doesn't matter how it goes in, and you contribute, it feels awesome.
Checky has got one back. Now can they get themselves another?
They're going to be able to if they do one thing, and that is attack and drive the coverage back. And if you do that, you find ways to get shots through to the net.
Brunicki's going to play it against the half wall. Angles it over to O'Brien. Checky has got control of it now from their own end. They're picking up steam through the neutral zone. And that pass is redirected. Picked off. Nice zone entry from the middle. Takes the feed at the back end. Passes it in front. Takes the blast. Sacrifices the body to block that in front. Jiricek's into the offensive zone now on the attack. Oh, he had that corner, but he puts it off the outside of the post.
Checky has been very effective tonight at generating opportunities, but they just haven't been able to convert because they keep hitting the post, James.
Slides it diagonally to Jiricek. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Puck dumped in. Picked up along the wall by Lisa. Checky has gained possession along the boards. Canada's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Moves it to Klima. Puck scooped up by Coots. Here's a blast. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Checky has got it in their own zone. Gets it over to Tittleback. Moves the puck along the half wall. Reaches out and uses the stick. Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. Broken up at center by Fibiger. Checky has got the puck along the wall. Sends a pass in front. Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Checky is looking to break out of their own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And that's blocked in traffic. Limoges lugging the puck. Hugs the boards through the neutral zone. Canada's got possession at center. Checky has got a hold of it along the wall. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Misa. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. And he'll take a moment to regroup back at center. Checky has got possession of the puck. Great poke check on the reach. Team Canada's grabbed a hold of the puck. On the attack along the boards. Feed to the middle. And that doesn't connect. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Puck grabbed by Misa. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. Checky has got the puck along the wall. And now it's over to Transac. Checky has got the puck against the boards. Pokes it away. Excellent hand-eye coordination.
George has been solid here tonight, James. I mean, look at his save percentage. He's been excellent between the crease, and that's making the saves that you need to and you want to at the appropriate moment. Man, his team's been effective going north.
Here's a short pass to Danford. Pass across to Bear. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Big save by the goaltender. Checky has got it in their own zone. And here at center, that's intercepted. Checky has got the puck inside the defensive zone. And it's kicked away. Team Canada's got the puck along the boards. And he scores!
You can't overstate the importance of being physical within the game, and he knows how to do it, man. He separates body from puck here. The resulting turnover leads to a goal.
Canada's got to be thinking they don't want this night to end. Like, here we are in the second period, and they just continue to find the offense goal after goal through, Cheryl.
Yeah, and the point production is spread throughout the entire lineup. So what that means is everyone's gaining confidence as this game continues. So I gotta feel sorry for their opponent right now. They look deflated, they look frustrated, as they should be.
Shot! And that's he scores! Off the pipe and bulging the twine!
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. Well, this is a fantastic shot that beats the goaltender clean. It hits the post. Doesn't come out. Redirects right back in. That's a fortuitous bounce for the shooter.
Canada's on a joyride type of night. Everything going their way. All the offense, all the goaltending, all the defense, and we're still only in the second.
Dare I say they may get the day off tomorrow, James? Coach has to be so impressed with their performance so far. It's like they're playing a game of keep-away out there.
Reads it perfectly, breaking up the play. Checky has got it along the wall. Kleina's got the puck. Feeds it down low. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Checky has got the puck. Sends the pass over. Team Canada's got the puck in their own end. Tries to feed it over to O'Brien. Into the offensive end now. Quick feed to Reed. Lets it fly. Denies him on the play. Puck is scooped up here inside the offensive zone by O'Brien. Delayed penalty looming. Whistle stops the play. Green crease going off for cross-checking.
Well, that's a frustration penalty. I've taken many of those in my day, James. It's going to be the cross-checking penalty. Once you extend your arms, you're in trouble.
their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, this power play feels like it's in rhythm and it's concise tonight here, James. Sometimes it's just working for you. They scored already on it, and they're looking to get another.
Czechia has gained possession along the boards. Takes the feed into the middle of the ice. Puck is grabbed here at center ice by Fibiger. We got a penalty coming up here. Quick whistle stops the play. The motion's going off for a pair for cross-checking.
This is an easy and obvious call to make. I mean, the official's right there, James. What are you doing? You're going to extend your arms away from your body. You're going to sit for 2 minutes.
And with that call, it's a 5-on-3 power play set to go.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the boards.
Off the post and in.
Well, that's a real sneaky one that the goaltender, James. Not much room available, but that one, perfectly executed. That's exactly how the coach would have drawn it up, James. I mean, you move the puck around the outside to disrupt the coverage, you open up the middle of the ice, and then you get a glorious shot chance, and you capitalize. Excellent work.
Build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
And it's off the iron!
Czechia has been getting a ton of good looks and generating opportunities, but going off the post, just getting some bad bounces, some unlucky ones. They're going to have to create their own fortune.
Gets it out of his own end. It's a straight-up race for the puck. And he comes up with it. Czechia's got the puck. Handles the pass. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Canada's got the puck short-handed. Czechia's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's the backhander. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Canada's got the puck after winning the defensive zone faceoff. And the puck leaves the zone. Czechia is on the attack. Takes it in front. Makes the save as he gets a piece of it with the glove. Canada's got possession while undermanned. And the puck is moved to a safer spot on the ice. Bears working it around in the corner.
Aitchison's penalty is almost expired.
He's got a step. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And sends it just out of reach. Feeds the puck up to Dzeko. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. He grabs the puck here at the point. Moves it quickly over to off the post.
Team Czechia is working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench who needs something to get them going.
Takes the hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. And there's the save. Scores! And that one going off the defender for an own goal.
Well, you don't see that very often when you shoot it into your own net trying to clear the puck. That's ugly.
thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy lead, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Checky has got him along the wall. Team Canada's got possession of the puck. Baudouin's got it in the defensive zone. Checky is in on the offensive attack now. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. Moves behind the net. And he takes a shot. Scores! And they get one back here.
Well, I guess it's something to look at positively, James. I mean, the goal scorer certainly is going to feel happy that they've contributed, but they're going to have to find a way to dig themselves out of this hole, and it's a large one at that. They're going to put their work boots on and try and stick it into high gear if they even want an opportunity to claw their way back in this game.
Been outworked all night long, but they finally got something they can push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it all.
Scores! And look at this! Suddenly they're right back into it!
I really like their response here, James. They're able to capitalize on the opportunity to get them within two. In this two-goal deficit, it almost feels like there's a little hope now in the game. If they can get one more, you'll recognize that the momentum will completely shift. I love the way they were able to execute on this odd man rush. James really used the ice to their advantage, manipulating their opponent, the ice that they did have, and then they were able to capitalize when the shot came their way.
Checky's goal has suddenly put them right within two.
It's really difficult to play a full 60, but when you can finish off the end of periods really strong and get yourself back in it, it bodes well for the beginning of the third.
Along the half wall with the puck. Here's a shot. He scores! And someone's beaten up with his second of the night.
Yeah, Brendan's getting ready for the Hattie because he's been all around the plate tonight, James, just showing off his skill set. Well, instinctually, he knows that he needs to elevate this puck based on the goaltender's positioning here, James, and he gets it up in a hurry on the backhand and just fools the goaltender.
Checky's goal late here in period number 2 has given them new life here late.
They'll need to take that life and re-energize themselves, but it's been all about good habits, not getting frustrated at the score, finding a way to put it in. They just did it.
Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. And the puck's not loose. Pinned up along the boards. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. And the middle frame almost done. Off a stick and they can't connect. And he takes the dish.
Man, has he ever been dangerous tonight? He's got 2 goals and he's looking for his third.
And tries to make a diagonal pass to O'Brien. Slides the cross-ice pass. Puck picked up in the open ice. Moves it around along the half wall. Team Canada's got a hold of the puck now. Here's a check off the pipe. Shoots it, pucks in the net, but the whistle sounds, blowing the play dead. And there's the horn, bringing the second period to an end. All right, they say 3 is the magic number. Period number 3 is coming up next. Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Puck is dropped in period number 3. There has been no shortage of offense at either end tonight. All right, let's get Cheryl Pounder back into the mix here. 2 periods down, 1 to go. How do you sum up what you've seen?
Team Canada's in the lead here in the third.
Scores on the one-timer!
Oh, James, you knew his teammates were looking to feed him. He was set up. He was chomping at the bit. Well, he got the delivery, and he converted on it.
To their lead here, going up by 2 in the third period.
2 words their coaches will be telling them: keep attacking. They have their opponent on their heels right now. These next few shifts in this third period are critically important.
Jiricek's got it in the offensive zone. And reads the play perfectly and picks off the pass. Quick pass across to Martoni. Puck picked up by McKenna. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection.
Martoni's been outstanding tonight, James. Multiple puck touches all around the net. I mean, his underlying metrics are going to be off the charts, including his expected goals. He finally gets one. You can see that body language certainly changed. He's had the puck on his stick all game long.
And both centers glide into the dot as a face-off set to resume. Off the draw, they take possession. And he takes the feed. Checky is looking to break out. Nice zone entry on the left side. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Picked up along the boards by Luchenko. Grabbed in the open ice by Klima. Team Canada's got the puck along the wall. Delayed penalties coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Pivoker's off to the sin bin for cross-checking.
You got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long. I won't be surprised to see the 1-3-1 again. They had success on it earlier, James. And listen, I love this. I coach this with my team because I love the bumper spot and I love the net front player. You're taking away the eyes of the goaltender, but you can also pop out below the goal line and present as an option. So multiple variations that can strike.
Puts it in deep. Canada's got it behind the net. With some open space at center. Martoni's got it against the boards. Slides it back to the blue line. Cutting to the slot. Oh, stick save and a beaut.
Well, timely save is everything to your team, and this goaltender, he bails his team out.
Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Checky has got a chance to work the transition game now, shorthanded. Canada's got the puck along the boards.
Again, Les back on the ice, exactly where the coach wants him. He's been the go-to guy in this game, multiple points so far.
Quick pass to Riza.
Luchenko has been so deep.
Scores! Making a hat trick and the first in the rookie's career.
Wow, what a great night and a moment that he'll never forget. And his entire team coming over to him and really celebrating with him. He's on the road. I can't believe the time he had to walk into that one, James. He just lets it rip, slap shot, low stick side, beats the goalie clean.
Well, first career hat trick for the rookie, and I can only imagine once he finally gets to his cell phone after the game, Cheryl, it'll be bumping. It'll be blowing up.
It'll be blowing up all right, no question about it. I think it might have blown up after 1, even 2, but 3, that's a whole other stratosphere, isn't it, James?
Sends the pass over. Moves it to Brunicki. Canada's got the puck against the half wall. Shecky has got the puck. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Taken by Tittlebach. With possession along the wall. Good battle along the boards for the puck. Unable to reach that one. Reed's taking it from his own end. Slides the puck over. Here's a chance in front. What a chance, but they can't connect. Works it across to Denoyer. And that's a great heads-up play by Fibiger. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Shecky has got it now. So they needed something, and that clearly was something, Cheryl.
Absolutely it was, and there's some pushback. They're going to need to layer because they've got to get closer than within 2 if they want to find a way back in this game. At times, the game can be a game of ping-pong, and you got to find a way to retrieve the puck. That's exactly what he does right there, James. He's hard on it. You got to have a hard nose. You got to roll up the sleeves and get a little bit dirty. He does it. He finds himself with possession of it, and he takes it to the net.
Shecky has got to dig down and see if they've got a couple more of those on their sticks tonight.
If only they could start that way, hey, James, but they need to look to finish with desperation and urgency if they want to give themselves an opportunity to even get their tender out.
Cleveland's got it along the wing. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play.
Luchenko's been playing with bite tonight and certainly packing a punch here with a hat trick so far in this game. I mean, he has been the option. He has been the threat on the ice. And the other team, they don't have an answer for him. They got to solve this riddle. They got to try and disrupt and negate him if they want an attempt at winning this game.
Team Canada's been the better team tonight. They have turned good defense into solid offense, and they lead here in the third. Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. Carries it into the offensive end up the middle. And that one's turned aside.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
Scooped up along the wall by Jimbo. Team Canada's got possession here in the offensive zone. And a great save. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. Shecky is going to start with the puck in their own end. Return pass. That's moved up ahead.
That's how you get north in a hurry. Fantastic stretch pass.
Canada's gained possession along the boards. Here's a short pass to Baudouin. Handles the puck. And that's deflected. We got a whistle offside to call. Shecky has won the draw in the neutral zone. Feeds the puck over to Jansak. Puts it on net. There's a save by George. Shecky has got control of it now here in the offensive end. And some good footwork to kick it away. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Angles it over to Greentree. Takes the pass. Shecky has regained possession of the puck. Canada's got it in the neutral zone. Coots plays it against the boards. Slides the puck down low. Scrum along the boards. And the puck's kicked free. Checky has gained possession along the boards. Clemens moving it ahead. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. Skates in behind the cage. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. Team Canada's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Canada's won the draw. Reed stick handling in his own zone. And they cough it up in the neutral zone. Moves the puck along the half wall. Gets some glove on him. Quick snap. He scores. It looked like he had made the save, but that's in the back of the net for a goal.
Well, he had his eyes on the puck. He tracked it perfectly and got himself set to position, James. I thought he had it. He got a good chunk of it, but he didn't get it all.
Feeling confident now, getting that one back, Cheryl.
And it puts a lot of pressure on the opponent, James. They've held the lead and they've given up one. Now they're within one goal, which means it's striking distance in the third period. As a defender, you know when they're coming, and they got to win this faceoff and dictate the pace.
On the attack along the boards. And a stick breaks that up. Canada's got a hold of it against the wall. And they get that puck down the ice. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Checky has got possession at center. And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Team Canada's looking to break out. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around.
Well, the game certainly isn't predictable, is it, James? As it's going back and forth, goals from all areas as players shoot from all angles and attack the zone.
Face-off looming as both centers get into position. And a solid job tying up his opponent. Inside the offensive zone. Canada's got control of it now from their own end. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Checky has got possession here in the neutral zone. Lugs the puck into the offensive zone corner. Can't hang on to the puck after taking a knock. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Aginla's going to play it against the half wall. Here's a chance behind the net. Clutch stop off the redirect.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose a defender there. Back at the point, they set it up. They tie it up! They tie it up with the goal!
That is huge, James. They were behind in this one, but they were always focused on the next step. And when you do that, you're able to look at what's ahead of you, not what's behind you. And they get the equalizer for their efforts. I love the confidence he had to take this shot, James, but it's because his head was up. He recognized he had the lane through the traffic jam and beat the goaltender.
Checky is picking the plot here in this third period while tying it up.
I always find it so interesting, James, and how the game shifts throughout it. And at the end of the game, finally, there's a sense of urgency, and because of it, they're able to capitalize on the scoring chance.
Grabbed along the board by Jekko. Into the offensive zone. Here's a shot. Oh, it comes up with nothing on the play. Bears got it in the defensive end. Sends it in front. And that's stuffed. Quick shot. There's back-to-back saves. Goaltender covers it up. We get a whistle to slow things down. Officials are in position, and both teams are getting ready as they get set for another face-off here. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. Checky has got a hold of the puck. Coughs it up at center. Canada's got the puck along the wall. Checky has got a hold of the puck now. Takes the puck behind the net. They score! And the deadlock is broken as they take the lead.
Well, that's a huge shift. You can see everyone standing up on the bench. They know how much it means, but it's the next shift that matters most now, James. You want to kind of push and put pressure on your opponent when they're down. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So it's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it. He can't find it with his eyes. He can't find it with his body.
Canada's taken a one-goal lead here in period number 3.
Oh, yeah, and it's a critical time here, James. They've got the go-ahead goal now. And some of the teams will say, play safe. Not me. I'm about having the puck, stay aggressive, stay on your toes, make them play on their heels.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Takes possession. Comes up with the stop. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here. Team Canada's been going in one direction all night long, and that's to the net, and they lead it in this third. Coots wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And that's stolen, and they'll go on the attack. Whiffs on that. Canada's looking to break out of their own end. Here they come on the attack. Dishes it off the post.
Team Canada's running another one off the post, James. How many is that now? But listen, they're getting opportunities, and they're really firing it towards the net. I really like their game tonight.
Taken along the wall by Aitchison. And a smart heads-up play with the bank. Canada's got the puck against the boards. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Checky has got the puck in the defensive end. Sends the cross-ice pass. And that pass attempt is deflected. Martoni's going to play it from the back of the cage. Canada's got possession of the puck. Martoni's gained the line and on the attack. Galvis carries the puck in his own zone. Team Canada's got a hold of it along the wall. Limoges is moving the puck through his own zone. Great defensive play to break it up. Team Canada's got the puck in their own end. Nice zone entry from the right side. He scores! Off the pipe and it falls in the twine.
Well, it's a game of inches, isn't it? And this time, those inches, they work in his favor. They go right into the net. That's great puck movement, James. Working hard away from the puck to support the puck carrier, and they gained that entry because they got numerical advantage, and they capitalized and executed with it.
Team Canada's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Shot! Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
And now he angles it across to Klima. Canada's got the puck along the wall. Quick feed to O'Brien. Checky has got the puck. Moves it quickly over to Transac. Here's a chance. Scores! And making it one-goal game with that tally.
And you can feel it coming, James. They're playing way more aggressive. Their opponent's sticks are getting tight, and they're panicking a little bit. I'm telling you, the time is now. This next shift, they got to build on that score.
They are in one now.
Let's have another look on the replay here, James. I thought that he had the post covered, but he clearly did not. There was just enough room to slide that puck in the inside post.
Czechia has got to be feeling good about themselves now, making this a one-goal game.
Bench is up and stiff taps all the way around, getting within 1 goal in the third period. You know how important this face-off is to get possession and start attacking in the O-zone.
Team Canada's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Takes a shot. Scores! Oh, wow!
Well, this keeps going back and forth, doesn't it, James? I'm not sure if the goaltenders like this very much. It's a highly entertaining game, but where's the defense?
As long as we have a voice, I'm all for it.
Well, he makes a beautiful play for this goal, James. It's all in the pass, his deception, and he really eludes his defender with his eyes. Then he's got his hands as an extension of his body, and how about his feet? Everything is moving. His awareness is off the charts, and as a result, they get the goal.
Team Canada's looking to close things out here. They've been the dominant team all night. Hard to see them taking their foot off the gas now. Desnoyers won the draw at center. Bears got the puck. Czechia's got it in their own zone. Scoops up the puck here. Picked up along the wall by Curran. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Takes control of the puck. Looking for space inside the D zone. Knocks the puck loose after a solid hit. Receives the pass. Slides it across to Bear. Czechia is trailing. That's why they've got the extra attacker out on the ice and the goalie on the bench. Fans screaming for a shot as the clock winds down. Good defensive stop with the poke check. And he coughs it up with the pass. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on. Final horn sounds, bringing this one to an end. Luchenko's hat trick leads the way en route to victory tonight.
Yeah, he got himself in good position, didn't he? He's a pure goal scorer, and he didn't disappoint tonight.
Hope everyone had as much fun as we did here tonight. For all of us at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski saying peace. about set to drop the puck on this season. Put the chatter aside. The puck is dropped. Here we go. Here's a pass to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. And the defenders come up with the puck. Slides it diagonally to Lewandowski. Schwartz plays the puck. Great pad save.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Team USA's taking possession in their own end. And he handles the cross-ice pass. And now it's grabbed by Fiddler. Quick pass to Lewandowski. Team Germany's on the attack. Fires it on net. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Germany's got the puck along the boards. They're looking to make something happen through the neutral zone now. Oh, they telegraphed the pass, and he kicks it off. And the puck is scooped up here into the open ice by Fiddler. Avoids the poke check. USA's got the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Moves it to Spalacy. He scores! And there's his first of the season!
Oh, that one's going to feel good, James. I mean, the pressure is off. The monkey is off the back. Now you can just be creative and go play free. What a beautiful play as they catch their opponent flat-footed on transition, and they create the numerical advantage. Odd man rush, perfectly executed. Speed, puck movement, and of course, finish.
USA's aggressive start has paid off because they've got one on the board.
They've got one on the board. They really set the table, James. It's all ready to go. The meal is about to be served because they have been all over their opponent right now, especially being the away team. You want to send a message early, playing real aggressive.
They gain possession here inside the neutral zone. Can't keep a hold of it after that hit. USA's got it along the wall. Germany's got it across the line. All alone! And that's off a stick. And what happened there, partner?
Well, I think sometimes when you have time and you're trying to process, you're taking a little bit too much time. And I don't think there was the confidence, right? The confidence to know exactly what he wanted to do. And in the process, he flubbed it.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Scoops up the puck now. Great pressure, forcing the turnover. Scores!
2 goals in right around a minute 40.
Cheryl, you stress consistently, keep your feet moving on the ice, and that pays off.
Well, they got the pedal to the metal right now. They're like a freight train. Well, this is just a fabulous shot. When you're in that high slot area, you know that you're going to be closed upon quickly, so you got to have a quick release. That's the first thing. And the second thing is the accuracy. If it's quick and it's on, you're going to score.
Lots of time left in this period. USA's been the better team here over the last few minutes, increasing their lead to 2. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Germany's playing it from the side. How did he stop that one? And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. USA's got control of it now from their own end. Nice feed from the right wing. Along the half wall with the puck. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Here he is on the redirect. That's blocked. Gains the zone through the middle. Quick shot. Scores! And the Flames are flying now.
Now they should be flying, James, because anytime you're an athlete in this tournament, international hockey, you want to represent. Every time you put on that jersey, you want to be an impact player. It always amazes me, James, to see how quickly these shooters can get the puck off their stick. When they can shoot off their inside leg, their outside leg. It doesn't matter, but what does matter? The positioning from that slot area. You know that if you get all of it, you're going to tag one home.
Team Germany's put themselves on the board, and we've got a one-goal game.
They certainly feel a lot better right now, James. They did at the beginning of the game where they got into a multiple goal deficit. But they pushed, they've had good habits, and they find themselves within one.
Brings the iron.
USA is trying to push the play and extend their lead here, but they're unable to do it. Puck luck doesn't go their way, and they hit the frame and out.
Here we go. Puck's in deep. Team USA's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Beveridge. Slides the puck ahead to Dennis. Team Germany's gained possession. And that pass goes off a stick. And he feeds it down to Koch. Takes the feed. And now he tries to get it across to Schmidt. And that's just out of reach. Reed's got the puck in his own zone. Whacks it out of midair to keep control. Here's a pass down low. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes the puck. Germany's gained possession along the boards. And he connects with the long bomb. From the point, they take control of it. Made that stop. Puck scooped up by Bauer. Good fight for the puck along the boards. USA's working around along the line. Quick to stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
The goalie's best friend comes up big again as it goes off the outside of the frame.
Germany's been working hard, and they're still in the game here. Yes, they hit the pipe and it went out, but they're still in a game. They have to fight right to the end.
Shot! Goalie with a stop. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. We haven't even hit the midway mark of the period. It's a 2-1 hockey game. And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Shuts them down. And that's off a stick. Broken up with a little physicality. Moves it around along the half wall. Moves the puck. On the attack, they come down the right wing. Team Germany's looking to break out of their own end. Germany's got it in their own zone. There's the whistle. We got an offside. Team USA still got time here in this first period to increase this lead. Germany's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. Oh, and just like that, steals the puck and goes the other way. Knocked away. Puck grab by Koch. Sends it into the offensive zone. USA's got a hold of the puck now. And some nice footwork to free the puck up to his teammate. Scrum along the wall. Grabs the puck in the defensive zone. Here they come.
He's feeling it tonight. 2 goals, looking for his third.
Team USA is trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Takes the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Fisher. Schneider's lugging the puck. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Takes the feed. Too many bodies in the way. Team Germany's got possession of the puck. No quarter given here as they battle for the loose puck along the boards. And he takes the pass. Germany's got the puck against the half wall. Team USA's got the puck. Picked up along the boards by Harper. Tries to feed it over to Yzerman. Grabs the puck. Quick pass across to Yzerman. Team USA's ready to go on the attack. Yzerman's got it deep in the offensive end. Scores! Takes the feed and makes no mistake about it.
Wow, and this is tougher than it looks, James. We see players working on it in practice all the time. This time, he executes perfectly and puts it in. A big defensive breakdown leads to this opportunity, and he makes the most of it with a teed-up shot. It's a one-timer, and he hammers it home.
Team USA's on a mission tonight. Boy, do they look dialed in.
They look dialed in, and they look fast. There's so much motion. Everyone is moving, and when they're moving, they're disrupting coverage and giving themselves lots of looks at the net. And they've been rewarded with a couple goals.
And the pass is redirected. And rings the iron! And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. USA's up here in the first, and they could easily be up by more based on what they've done offensively. Germany's got it, and they're on the attack. Takes the puck. Can't get a hold of that pass. Works it across to Brustowicz. Off a stick, and they can't connect. And he takes the feed. Fires it. It's in. He scores.
Just a minute between those two goals.
Quick response back-to-back here, and the team is humming.
Yeah, and talk about putting your opponent on their heels. I like that the shooter had the mentality, just shoot it right away on the inside of the post, just recognizing that there was enough of an opening, and I think that the goaltender thought it was covered.
USA's brought their A game here to the rink tonight. They lead it comfortably as we near the end of the first. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Germany's in transition. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. Team Germany's got a hold of it along the wall. Lewandowski's moving the puck through his own zone. Sends the pass over. Takes a shot. Oh, breaks it off the outside of the iron. Thought he had the corner, but clearly not.
Schwartz attempting to find his touch again around the net as he has hit the bar a number of times. Man, is he frustrated.
Germany's got the puck along the wall. And it's kicked away. And they come up with possession off that battle. They've got numbers here. Good reach to the stick to knock the puck away. He scores! We'll talk about a friendly game right there.
Oh, yeah, it's all about the bounces. This is a change out of the gut that the right one, and that one is in his favor. He does a great job of maneuvering his body to get available in tight to the goaltender. Anytime you're a net front, you want to find a way to get your stick on a puck. This one timer that he's able to get off sets the goaltender clean.
first period. Germany's won it. Team Germany's got the puck along the wall. Too much congestion in front. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Just here in the late stages of this frame, Team Germany still down by 2 goals in this one. Germany's won the draw inside the offensive zone. Now let's see what they can do with it. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Denies him with the save. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Slides the pass over to Harper. Team Germany's got possession here in the offensive zone. Big time stop there.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
There's the whistle. We've got an offside. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Team USA's won the draw. Here they come up along the wing. Handles the pass. Puts it on net. Oh, what a blocker stop on that. Team Germany's looking to break out. And that's deflected. Quick feed to Schmidt. Grabs control of it at the point. Less than a minute to go here in the opening frame. And that's broken up by Yzerman. USA's got the puck along the boards. And that won't go as it hits one of his own teammates in front. Team USA's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't safe by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, you find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Well, the shooter shows good patience on this shot, James, just waiting for the goaltender to drop. Once he does and he drops into that butterfly position, there's enough for him upstairs to be able to beat him.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Back to the blue line. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments.
If you'd like to join our Insiders Club here tonight, you can get exclusive open access to upcoming press conferences, practices, and a locker room tour. Membership is free. So what are you waiting for? Join our Insiders Club today.
And the opening face-off here in period number 2 is about set. Well, let's see if there was any message sent in the dressing room here before the start of the second, because it was one-sided, to say the least, in the first. Fiddler's taking it from his own end. Into the offensive end now. Eiserman's got it along the wing. A shot! Swatted aside by the blocker. And he takes the dish. And a stiff break setup. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post.
USA's players are starting to squeeze their sticks a little bit tight here, James. They continually hit the post. Listen, the good part is they're still in the lead, so they got to free themselves up a little bit and find the netting.
Goes off a skate in front, I think, off the defender.
I think so too, James, and this is exactly what the offensive team was looking to do, just throw it to the net. How many times have you heard that? There's traffic in front, and of course it hits a skate and goes in. Tough luck for the defensive team.
Germany's going to make a change in goal.
Sometimes it's not necessarily about your performance, but it's about changing it up, resetting, refocusing, and they're going to get him out of there.
USA's added yet another to extend this lead, and they are just flying tonight here in period number 2.
And they've completely worn their opponent down, so they have no energy to get to the puck or try and create. And this is a testament to their whole lineup. They came ready to play.
Spalacy's got it in the offensive zone. Scores! And another goal for the road team here tonight, and the rain of boos has begun from the crowd.
Yeah, right from the rafters, all the way down, the booing begins, and it doesn't let up. They cannot believe that their team is just not played tonight, not happy with the efforts. They're getting blown out.
USA's got a lot of skill on this roster, and we are seeing it in full effect. And we're only, halfway through this game here, period number 2?
Yeah, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I mean, the confidence at which the entire lineup is playing with is outstanding. The puck's on their stick, they're working their magic, they're manipulating their opponent, and they're filling the net.
Scores! And that's 4 in a row, and they are rolling tonight.
Well, the whole bench is rolling. trust his edges. He is baiting the defender to come and overplay. He turns quickly and powers to the net. You can just see the panic in the defender. Oh, I've been there, James. That was a tough play.
USA's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to show no signs of slowing down here in period number 2.
Yeah, they're not taking their foot off the gas pedal here, James. They've been pushing and pressing all game long, and look at the scoreboard. It's the reason why they're ahead.
Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Oh, no! Luck as it goes off the outside of the post.
USA's been having their way with their opponent all night long. In the offensive zone, it's been all theirs. They've been directing traffic any which way they want and getting shots off at will. This one goes off the post, but really doesn't matter. They've got such a healthy cushion.
Team USA's got into the offensive zone.
Spalacy's the true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his third.
Oh, it's another consecutive save! And a stick in the lane deflects that one away. Team Germany's got the puck now. And he dodges the poke check there. Here's a shot. They score! And a huge goal to try to shift the tide.
Well, they're going to have to do more than that if they want to shift this tide. I don't think the coach is going to be very impressed with their preparation coming into this game, James. They found a little bit of life here. Let's see if they can get something back-to-back and create some momentum.
Push back with now.
Yeah, they got to continue to push as well if they want to give themselves an opportunity to feel like they can get back in this one. And that's going to start with some hard work, the good old intangibles, and the feeling that they can get back in it. It all starts with execution, though, James, and you have to play physical.
Couldn't catch up to that pass. Sends it deep inside the offensive zone. And that's a great read to pick off the pass. Oh, he put it just wide as it hits the outside of the post. They go on the attack from the left side. Shot! And that ricochets off a twig in front. And that pass attempt is deflected. All quick work with the stick and comes up with the puck. Takes the return feed. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. With possession along the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Moves it quickly over to Fiddler. Germany's got the puck here in the open ice. Battling for it along the boards. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. USA's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Team USA's won the face-off at center. Quick pass to Harper. Team Germany's got a hold of it against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Schneider. Puck picked up by Lewandowski. USA's gained possession. Jostled off the puck.
Team USA has been effective all night long, and you can see the momentum just on the bench, the body language. Everyone's having a ton of fun there. All you have to do is look at the scoreboard and you see the smiles.
And a great save! Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. Team USA's got the decided edge in the shot department here tonight in the second period, and they continue to lead. Team Germany's got the win off that draw. And now he passes up to Schneider. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Lets it go, and that's blocked. USA's gained possession along the boards. Angles it over to Harper. Germany's got the puck. Grabs it in his own end. Tries to make that cross-ice feed. And he takes the feed. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Blocker save, and he's showing up big time tonight.
As a defender, you love when your goaltender has this kind of rebound control. Makes your life so much easier.
Moves it to Beveridge. Team USA's got a hold of the puck. Through center. Handles a sweet feed. Here's a short pass to Dennis. Puts it on net, and not much on that one. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. USA's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Scoops up the puck now. Has some good footwork to kick it away. And that's kicked out from the scrum. Handles the pass at center. Team USA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Slides it diagonally to Fisher. Team Germany's got a hold of the puck now. Scoops up the puck here. Germany's got control of it now from their own end. And he coughs it up with the pass. Great pressure with the stick. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. Taken by Schmidt with the stop.
Spalacy's having himself a multi-point night, and these are the types of nights that you dream about, and I'm continuing to dream because I've never had multi-point nights. So you got to savor them, embrace them, and get as many minutes as you can when you're feeling it like this. That's why the coach is throwing him over the boards.
USA's lead here in the second period, a direct result of being the more aggressive team offensively. And they win the draw on their own end. Sends a pass over. Feeds it over. Right in the low slot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
I love how aggressive he plays the shooter on the inner slot here, James. He knows that he's got to take away the net, so he gets out and challenges to make the save.
Team USA's offense came to play in a big way, and they lead big time here in the second. Team Germany's got the puck in their own end. Germany's got a hold of it along the wall. And sends it just out of reach. Germany's got the puck in the defensive end. Up along the wing. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Takes off the pass in the defensive zone. Dishes it to Reed. Quick feed to Yzerman. Big play inside the defensive zone. USA's got it now. Here's a shot. Scores! Rips it off the pipe and into the net. Wow!
You almost needed a double take there, James. When you hear that sound, sometimes you think it's out, but this one goes in. I got a new name for him, tripod. I mean, he doesn't move, James. You can push him, you can shove him, but he finds a way to get position on you and shield the puck. And this result, this goal, is because of it.
Ability to move the puck around tonight has been a treat to watch here, Cheryl.
Yeah, and they really forecheck. They found a way to get the puck on their stick. They've been relentless on it. When they get it, they've had the majority of the possession time, and then when they get it, they're finding something to do with it. Not just hanging out on the perimeter, but attacking the net.
Here's a shot! Oh, and just gets a piece of it! Taken along the wall by Brustovich. Whitehead's picking up steam. Great cross-ice pass. Up along the wall by Whitehead. And he had the answer on that one. Good, solid check and he loses control of it. Puck scooped up by Lewandowski. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Germany's got the puck against the boards. Shuts him down.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Team USA's dominated right from the start. Their offense clicking on all cylinders, and they lead here in the second. Moves inside! That goes off the inside of the iron, and we play on!
Germany's game has been pretty good tonight, James, in particular in the offensive zone where they're generating a ton of offensive opportunities. But they have to find a way to put it in the back of the net and not off the post, especially when you're trailing.
Coin's got the puck in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Team Germany's looking to break out of their own end. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. On the attack along the boards. Slides the puck over. Here's a shot. Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. Grabs the puck in the slot. Scores! Well, a sign that they haven't rolled over just yet here, Cheryl.
Well, any life is good life right now when you're looking at this kind of deficit, James. And if you're the goal scorer, you certainly feel good about yourself. But from a collective group and the units that are going out there, they're going to have to find a way to generate offense. And hey, they're going to take some risks out here because they got to get a few.
Got to find a way to build on this now. This is the time.
It certainly is, James, and that's something to build off when you get a goal. You can't sit idly by like you have all game. You have to find a way to execute and create some momentum and more offense if they want to get back in the game.
USA's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he scores!
My favorite coaches were the ones that would go back to how the play started. And he's been getting assists on this play. Sometimes it gets missed, but he is not lost because he physically engages huge contact to separate player from puck so you don't get possession to be able to go the other way.
Team Germany's been on their heels all night long, but they finally pushed back here in period number 2.
Certainly something positive to get on the board, but they're going to have to build on top of it if they want to really create some momentum and believe that they're back in this game.
Germany's in now. USA's got the puck. And that's broken up with a stick in front. Loose puck and he's in all alone. From point blank. Scores! Talk about swing on the finish with that one.
He does the work to get to that position on the breakaway, James. And then the pressure is on. You know you don't get these opportunities all the time. A golden one it is, and he cashes in. Well, this breakaway is perfectly executed, James. He knows his bread and butter is his great shot. He sees an opening and he takes it.
USA's got more than a few smiles on the bench tonight as they inch closer and closer to the end of the second period.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's been a consistent effort right through 2 periods of play now, James. And they're going to head into this intermission. It could disrupt their rhythm. And they got to make sure they stay focused, they stay intense, and they come ready to start the third the way they started the first and second.
In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Team USA's been an impressive club to watch tonight, especially offensively, as they lead big here late in the second. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Oh, tried to pick his corner and puts it off the outside of the post.
Team USA's coaches will be happy with this game so far, James. They're generating a lot of shots. They're in the lead. Yeah, they've rung them off the post a number of times, but you got to expect when you have possession and you're driving the net, you're going to get another one.
Oh, what a paddle save on the play.
I love this save, James. I mean, the goaltender is so aggressive on this play. Doesn't give the shooter any time to get rid of it.
USA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And that's off a stick. Puck exits the zone. Germany's moving it up the ice. Along the half wall with the puck. USA's got the puck. Battle along the wall. Scooped up along the wall by Yzerman. Offside the call, will get a reset. Team USA's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. And off the draw, they take the puck. Moves it quickly over to Whitehead. Shot! Big time block on the play. They score! And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Probably thinking right now, let's just skip the intermission and keep playing the way things are going here, Cheryl.
100%, James. Anytime you have a healthy league, everyone's playing well and contributing. You don't want it to stop. You don't want to go and sit and wait to come back on the ice.
Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Big time stop there. Second period nearly into its final minute here. Directed over to Whitehead. And that's stolen by Schneider. Denies the chance by blocking it. 46 seconds left. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. USA's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Swoops in off the wing to grab the puck after the centerman tied him up. And makes the save. Team Germany's got the puck along the boards. Team USA's got control of it now here in the offensive end. Trying to clear the zone. Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. Well, here we go. Period number 3 is underway. We'll see if Pad the Stats night continues. Okay, we played 2/3 of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
USA's been consistent through 40 minutes of play here, James, and they have a comfortable lead. Now it's about bringing it home, and in order to do that, you got to make sure that you're defensively responsible.
Handles the puck. Dumps it in. Germany's got the puck behind the net. Team USA's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. Referee signals penalty coming up here with a delayed call.
The league is trying to crack down on the cross-checking penalties here, James. They got to eliminate it from the game. It's dangerous, it's reckless, and guess what? He's going to get the 2 minutes.
Germany's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
USA's penalty killers get a hold of it. And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end. Germany's got possession of the puck. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Great feed from the left side. Cuts to the front. Scores! A power play goal!
Well, I really like the deployment of this power play, James. And let's face it, it is a privilege to be on it, and there's internal competition. The best way to stay on it, score a goal. The goaltenders are just so good in this league, James, that they see the shot, they are going to stop it. And so you got to get traffic in front of the net on this power play. They do an excellent job of getting bodies in front of the paint.
Team Germany's fan base watching, streaming, taking this one in wherever, probably wondering, where was this earlier?
Yeah, it's frustrating for an athlete when you know what you can play like, you know what your team can play like, and you just don't perform. But late in the game here, they need goals. They need a pile of them if they even want to have an opportunity to get their tender out of the net.
Battle ensues for that loose puck along the boards. It's a fancy footwork to kick it over to his teammate. Team USA's working the puck through the point. And the puck leaves the offensive end. They'll be forced to do it over from center. And now it's grabbed by Reed. Team Germany's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Lets it fly. Redirected off a stick. Stopped by the goaltender. And that puck leaves the zone. Nice feed from the left side up the middle. Slides it across. Put it on the post.
USA's been working hard around the net, James, and they're getting a lot of shot opportunities, but a little fine shooting here, and they're hitting a lot of posts.
Gets in front of it. Team USA's got the puck along the wall. Gaining momentum along the wing. Here's the chance. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, you know he's got the skill set to be able to maintain possession of this puck, but how about the determination to have his eyes on the prize the whole time and to get out of the coverage to be able to get a shot on net? That's courage, and that certainly is a will to take it to the net.
Yzerman's got it along the boards. Takes the feed at the point. Team Germany's got it in their own zone. Unable to reach that one. Poked away in the neutral zone. From his own end, he picks up the puck. Here they come on the attack. Team Germany's got control of it now from their own end. Germany's got it in their own zone. Team Germany's got it along the wall. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Nice poke check. Team USA's got a hold of it against the wall. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. USA's put in a total team effort here this evening, and they lead it comfortably in the third. Germany's won the draw, and they'll go to work. Beverage's stick handling in his own zone. Here we go, on-man rush. Takes a shot. Phenomenal save with the glove to knock it away. Team USA's been on a roll all night long, and they continue to lead in the third. Center's jammed up, and the winger grabs the puck. Oh, he had a beat, but it goes off the inside post.
USA's been finding the net all game long, and this one found the post. It didn't hit the back of the net, but they've got a healthy, comfortable lead, and they have their opponent scrambling. This has been a fun one to watch. You know the coaching staff is going to like it.
Germany's got the puck in their own end. Delayed penalty coming up here. There's the whistle, and here's the call.
Well, this is such an obvious call for the official, undisciplined. Once the arms extend, you're going to get the cross-checking call. Team
Germany's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
This is a power play that's in rhythm and looking very confident right now, having already scored a goal, and that really generates a pulse, and you can certainly sense it the way they're moving their feet and their pass execution.
Passes it over. Germany's got it near the point. Oh, one of his teammates was right in the shooting lane there. And they send it down the ice. Team Germany's gained possession along the boards. Team USA's got possession here in the offensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Schwartz. USA's got it behind the net. Big stop by the goaltender right in front.
Now the shooter's going to run out of real estate because he does a great job of getting out of top of the crease and taking away all the room. When you make yourself as big as possible, there's less holes in the net.
Whitehead's been flagged for cross-checking.
Well, cross-checking is the call here, and that's going to be the pounder special. Anytime you move your hands away from your body and you get your opponent, you know it's going to be called every single time.
What an opportunity here for the man advantage unit. It's a 5-on-3 with plenty of time to work.
In a 5-on-3, you have advantages all over the ice in the offensive zone, but you still can move. You can move and isolate players. When you do this, you create movement, more opportunity. That's exactly what you have to do.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Team Germany's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. Block shot.
Well, if you want to be on a PK, James, you have to know how to get in front.
A short-handed breakaway. Fires it on net. He scores! Breakaway and the back of the net.
Well, even as he was encroaching on the goaltender here, James, you knew that he had a ton of confidence, and he has got some resources. He's got a great skill set, and he carries it. Man, is he ever flying, James? It looks like everyone else is in quicksand, and he is moving. He gets on his horse. He's in all alone, one-on-one with the goaltender. He doesn't freak out. He doesn't panic. Shows a ton of confidence and lets that shot rip.
Team USA's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for the coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they just hammered their opponent.
Loses the coverage there. Takes the pass. Handles it along the blue line. Covers it up, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, he's done a great job of finding open ice tonight here, James. I mean, multiple breakaway goals. Not only do you have to get on your horse and break away from the pack, but you have to be able to finish one-on-one with the goaltender. He's done a magnificent job. A real threat tonight.
Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Team Germany's won the draw. Puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to do it over from center. Shakes off the coverage. Receives the pass. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Team Germany's moving it along the wing. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Quick shot! Oh, what a block! He'll get a pat on the back from the coach when he gets off, if he can get off. Team Germany's looking to break out. Here they come on the attack down the left side. Moves it in front! He scores! What a goal!
Not many players can see the ice the way he does, but then you have to have the skill set to execute what you see. And man, he puts on a clinic in the way he distributes this puck. He's going to get another apple for his efforts.
Germany's got to find a way to continue to attack here now, right, Cheryl?
Yeah, and they're going to do that by throwing defensive structure out the window and just pushing forward. You can expect 4 players to be involved in the attack when they get going north.
And now he moves it to Lewandowski. And that's just out of reach. Picked up along the boards by Brustovich. USA's got a hold of the puck. Through the neutral zone and along the boards. Here they come. Lumps the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Great use of the stick to poke it away. Driving right to the front. No, scores! Making a hat trick and the first in the rookie's career.
Wow, what a great night and a moment that he'll never forget. And his entire team coming over to him and really celebrating with him. He's on the road. This is just a great job all the way around. Net front, James battling for position, quick hands to be able to get on the puck and quickly release it and have an accurate shot at that in tight. Great goal.
You know, I'm amazed at, you just look at the body language, the reaction from the players and teammates. They all know, right? Everybody's kind of aware of everybody's stats, aren't they, Cheryl?
Oh, yeah. I mean, you know how difficult it is to get one goal, James, let alone three when you're a rookie, and everyone really feeling it. The puck's just finding him. It's all around him tonight.
Team USA's looking to break out of their own end. Grabbed along the boards by Spalacy. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. And now it's over to Schmidt. Takes the puck at the point. Quick pass to Reed. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Germany's got a hold of it along the wall. Puck picked up by Puck. So that's number 2, Pounder.
Yeah, he's been all over the puck tonight. He's feeling it. He's confident. You gotta believe he's gotta be looking for that. This is a really smart shot through traffic, James. The recognition of the net front presence in screen, and the goalie drops to the butterfly position. Really tries to make himself as big as possible, hoping that the puck just hits him because he can't see it.
Team Germany's recognized that they're not going to play run time here, so at least try to make it respectable.
Respectable, and they can finish with physicality, and that's something that the staff will be telling them. Also look for everyone to be jumping into the attack, trying to get some pressure on their opponent and get some much-needed goals.
Came up with the save on that play.
What an entertaining game, James. A lot of goal calls for you as it's been back and forth action in the offensive zones. Not much defensive structure to this one as everyone's looking to attack.
From the left side, he moves it up ahead. Hard blast! And that redirects wide.
Oh, that's a really tough shot. You know, we'll be frustrated with it, James, but I really like the position he got to. I mean, it's hard work to get to the middle of the ice, and he gets there with good timing.
Shot! Turns it aside with the glove. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. And that's out of the zone. And here at center, that's intercepted. Fires it! Too much congestion, blocks the shot. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Germany's got it against the boards. Here's a chance on the attack. Sends the puck across. And that goes off a body. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Ref's arms in the air. We got a penalty coming up. Moves it to Harper. Whistle blown, stopping the play. Koch's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
Well, the body language on the bench says it all, James. They're all looking up at the time on the clock to see if it'll continue to run because they got to kill off this penalty when they're down a bunch of goals.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
The league's best power play gets an opportunity to increase their lead. No better way to continue that momentum than to get these guys out there.
Great defensive effort breaking up the pass. Team USA's got the puck. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Puts it on net. Team USA's got the puck along the boards. Here's a short pass to Brustovich. Handles the pass from the right side. Germany's ready to go on the attack. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Working the puck deep inside their own end. They fight for it along the boards. USA's got the puck. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Team Germany's got the puck shorthanded. Dumps the puck in. Team USA's got a hold of the puck now. Reed's taking it from his own end. And that pass goes off a stick.
Hodge is almost out of the box.
Team USA's got possession of the puck.
With a hefty lead, the team looks comfortable, and certainly that power play did. Yes, they didn't execute. It didn't seem to have the urgency that they had earlier in the game.
Dishes it off. Taken along the wall by Yzerman. Sends the feed in front. And that's deflected off someone in front. Germany's moving it into the offensive end. Team Germany's on the attack. And the puck departs the zone. Odd man rush. Team USA's got the puck in the corner. Can't maintain possession. Stopped by the goaltender. Germany's got the puck along the wall. Takes the feed. Team USA's got the puck inside the defensive zone. USA's looking to break out. And he moves it up to Harper. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. And as we hit the final minute of this one, that has been a one-sided affair. Team Germany's got the puck along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Oh, tried to put it in the corner and just missed.
Well, there's a fine line between scoring and missing, and that's inches right there. A good release shot, but unable to get that net.
Picks up the puck in his own end. And now it's to Beveridge. Team Germany's got a hold of it against the wall. Germany's got the puck in the defensive end. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. And he rings the post!
Germany's doing a great job of generating offense, but the puck keeps going off the post, so then they wind up chasing it to try and collect it. It's a tough way to play the game if you want to win.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. There's the horn, and it's time to breathe. Well, a special moment for the rookie here this evening, picking up his first win.
Well, it's got to feel good and give you a ton of confidence, James. You always want to give your team an opportunity to win. He did it, and they got it.
Well, a fun night of hockey comes to an end, but guess what, everybody? There's always next time, and we will see you then. For Cheryl Pounder, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for playing.